I'm bigcal, and welcome to my world. So, I am a massive, massive fan of the Legend of Heroes Trails series. You've been watching my videos for any number of times, you're probably already aware of this. I mean, I have a bunch of collector's editions up here on top. I have a whole bunch more down here that I don't have room for anywhere on my shelves, but I would love to. And yeah, the series is becoming more and more popular in the West as of lately, which has been absolutely fantastic. We've been getting new game releases, we've been getting re-releases and ports and modern remasters of things, and we've been getting merchandise as well. And yeah, it's so good to be a Legend of Heroes Trails fan right now. This video has been months in the making. Months. So I've put together a number of segments that I've been recording over the last few months on various different Trails things, and yeah, I'm bundling them all together in one big, huge Legend of Heroes Trails spectacular video. So let's get started with the first of these segments that I recorded back in September, I think. Long time ago now. And this is taking a look at the trading card game for the Legend of Heroes Trails series. So, over to you, past me. Okay, so it is the 3rd of October when I'm actually recording this, so yeah, quite a bit in advance because it is Dragon Quest Tober month, and I don't want to take away from that by posting some Trails stuff, so I'm recording this segment rather early. Yeah, mainly because I just couldn't wait, because I got today, boom, the Legend of Heroes Trails trading card game. A nice booster pack box thingy. There are 20 packs of cards here with 8 cards in a pack for the 20th anniversary of the Trails series. Yeah. So, yeah, this just arrived today, and I didn't want to wait another month or so before I get all the other stuff I'm showing off in this video. Yeah, so I'm recording this part nice and early. But before we get into this, so this is the English trading card game that just released. Like I said, it just arrived today. But there has been a Japanese one for some time, and before the English one here got announced, I bought 10 packs of the Japanese one, thinking, they'll just be cool to have. You know, I don't understand Japanese or anything, but yeah, it'll probably never come out in England, so why not? I'll just get these. And then about 2 weeks later, they announced they were doing the English version, because of course that's what was going to happen. It always bloody happens. Well, actually, I technically bought 11. I don't know quite how that happened. I thought I put in 10. I must have put in 11. Yeah, so I thought, I'll have 10. That's a nice round number to open up on camera at some point. But I opened up the 11th pack already because I couldn't wait. So I've had that for some time. So I'm just going to go through what I got in this pack, and then we'll start opening the new packs. So first up then, we got Fee Clausel, I think is her name. I'm a huge Trails fan. I play all the games multiple times, but there are hundreds of bloody characters that even I tend to forget names and things like that. So yeah, bit of a shame there. Yeah, but there's Fee Clausel. That's the first one. Then this one, I don't remember his name, but I'm pretty sure, pretty certain he's some sort of Erebonian guy who works at the embassy. See, I thought that all these were just based on Trails of Cold Steel, because, you know, that's what's on the packet of these and everything. But no, I don't think he showed up in the Cold Steel series. I'm pretty sure he was just the Trails in the Sky, the second chapter. Yeah, so interesting. Then we have One-Eyed Zex. I can never remember how to pronounce his name. One of the Vander family. Is he a general or a colonel? I think he's a general, yeah. So, yeah, pretty cool. And of course, we have everybody's favourite, Dita, the genius, Professor Russell's granddaughter. Yep, she's from Liberl, but obviously she shows up in the Cold Steel series, at least in the 3rd and 4th, when she becomes a student. Then we have Tita again. Not sure what the different cards do. Haven't looked at the translations, so who knows. Then we have, of course, Prince Olivet himself. Under his actual prince gimmick, not his, what do you call it, bard gimmick, yes, of Olivier Lenhelm. Yeah, again, just so many bloody names, it gets confusing to remember them all. Then we have Eusis Alberea, one of the heads of the 4 families, the 4 major houses, kind of like Game of Thrones. He would, I guess, technically be part of the Lannister family, sort of. Yeah, so good old Eusis. And finally then we have Sharon, who's the, let's just actually just see if I can just focus a little bit better. That's a lot better, isn't it? Yes, I've got this nice shiny Sharon, the maid for the Rhineford group, the Rhineford family at least, yeah, and she's also, of course, a enforcer for Ouroboros. Although you get confusing with Ouroboros and who's still actually a member. Are they always a member? Because they have so much autonomy, they can just kind of do what they want. So she just lives as a maid, but she has gone back and worked for them at times, so I don't really know. But yeah, really nice, cool cards. Okie dokie, so that's what I got from the pack that I opened already. So now we're going to go through all these packs. I'm going to speed up opening all these, otherwise I'll just be here for bloody ever. I'll open them all up fast forward through them all for you. You'll see each card, and then I'll separate piles. I'll have an interesting pile that I want to go through afterwards, spend a few minutes talking about. For the most part now, it's just going to speed up. Okay, so yeah, fast forwarded through all that. Let's just, there we go, that better again. Yeah, so just some of the more notable ones I wanted to mention up. So most of these are shiny. We have, of course, Lloyd Bannings from the Crossbell games. He's a leader of the SSS, the Special Support Section. They're sort of a mix between the police and the Bracer Guild. And yeah, they're the heroes. He's the leader of the heroes of those games. Yeah, then we have Reen and Elisa from the Cold Steel series, and the game is desperately trying to make those into a couple, despite the fact that they always give you romance options to date almost every other girl, but they do try to shoehorn her into a relationship with him, and it's a bit annoying because she kind of sucks. Then we have good old Dorothy. She's from the Liberl News, just the Liberl News. I can't remember if it's got a proper title. Anyway, basically the newspaper for Liberl. Yeah, and she's complete ditzy girl, but she takes amazing photos and helps out the gang immensely in the Trails in the Sky games. We have Mueller Vander. He's the first Vander that you meet in the games. He's obviously the bodyguard for Prince Olivert, but we don't find out who the hell he is until the second Trails in the Sky game. Yeah, we don't find, and that's when we discover that the Vanders are these immensely powerful sword-fighting dudes from the Empire of Erebonia. Then we have Laura S. Arcade. She's always the one I prefer to go for with the romance options with Reen, because she's the best girl. Blue-haired sword fighter who will straight up beat the crap out of anybody in a sword fight. And her father, one of the strongest men on the continent, Victor Arcade, a Viscount, and he also helps pilot around the prince quite often as well. Unfortunately, he did lose an arm though. And we have one of the strongest human beings ever, basically, in the history of the Trails series, Cassius Bright, the father of Estelle Bright, as we can see there, and adopted father of Joshua. He was the one of only 4 S-rank bracers during the first game before he joined back up with the military to basically help them out after the whole coup thing with Colonel Richard. Yeah, so he's one of the strongest people. He's the first divine blade that we meet, although we have no real context for what that is until the Cold Steel games. Yeah, but now he uses a staff instead. Yeah, so I always want to know more about the S-ranked bracers. We hear that there's 4, but for the life of me, I don't think we find out who any others are. We know that they want to make a couple of other people S-ranks and they kind of refuse, but yeah, who the hell are the other 3? Where the hell are they? Then we have this bastard Weissman, or Weissman the Faceless, the evil piece of shit from the first Trails in the Sky games. Yeah, he's the one orchestrating everything behind the scenes and messing with people's memories. Yeah, he's a real bastard. And we have the Gospel, the Black Orbment from the Trails in the Sky games, and this is what basically causes orbal shutdowns, and lots of bad things happen because of it. Interesting character, whose name I've just completely forgotten. Julia Schwartz. There we go. Yeah, she's the leader of the Royal Guard for basically for Princess Chloe. Claudia, her name's Chloe as well, yeah, and the Queen. Yeah, so she's an awesome sword fighter. Then we have Altina, who is a homunculus, basically sort of a grown human. All very weird stuff. Yeah, the Black Rabbit. She's first introduced as a sort of villain. And lastly then we have one of the biggest, most controversial figures of the Cold Steel games, Gileath Osborne, who basically tries to run everything. And yeah, very good character, enjoy a lot of his stuff. I don't really like the conclusion of his character. They kind of make him out to basically be a hero in the end, in a weird way, and yeah, just let him be evil. Just let somebody be evil for a change. They do it with other characters, but yeah, it would have been nice maybe if there were signs of him not being entirely evil at any point in the games leading up to it. But yeah, he's one of my favourite characters still. So yeah, those the cards from the Japanese set. So let's get to the main event and open up all the packs from the English version. Just get my just knocked the camera. That's always a good sign. There we go. Oh, the box here. Got characters. Who the hell's the dude with the green hair? Never heard of him, and no one ever complains that he's never in the games. I do believe he's back for the latest one though, so we'll see in January when it releases in English. Yeah. Ooh, some awesome characters there as well. Right, let's get this opened up without damaging the box. Keep knocking the camera, because of course I do. There we go. Right. Okie dokie. Ooh, a quick rule guide as well, for if you ever actually attempt to play the game. I'm not sure I ever will, because I doubt I'll ever find anyone in person who actually plays it. So, yeah, bunch of rules. It's not about that today, but it is here if anyone wants to attempt to read the small bits that I will put on the screen. Yeah, I'll read that later myself, but today I'll go pick that up. Yeah, so today is about opening the cards and seeing what's inside. And ooh, okay, we've got some interesting things here. Firstly, let's see what all the stuff is that isn't part of the actual cards. Official event participation assistance ticket. I have no idea what those mean, what those are for. Please bring that to the register. I don't know, in case if you're going to buy it at the shop, they'll hang that up so they don't just have all the cards out, so you have to go to the till and only give you, I don't know, one lot of them or something, so they don't get scalpers. But I don't know if these will ever be sold in actual stores, especially here in the UK. There's only one website, that's Pinbox, which I'm getting most of this other stuff in the video from, and they're the only people that seem to be selling them at the moment. Who knows if it'll change when this video goes out. Yeah, so not sure what any of those are. All the card packs are in there. So we have then a counter. Okay. I'm assuming this is stuff involving how the game plays that I don't understand yet. Great, that's just absolutely broken. Lovely. Didn't want it to do that, but whatever. Just stop sticking to my finger now. Stick to the other plastic. Right. Okay, so we have that. And okay, bond counter, so that somehow does something. I have absolutely no idea. Again, that'll be stuff that actually involves playing the game, which I doubt I'll ever will. I'm just basically a collector at this point. Okay, so we have a nice, cool card here. Joshua, the Black Fang. Full-fledged bracer. Keeps going in and out. I've got focus set to manual, but it keeps changing. Stupid bloody thing. Yeah, so we got Joshua full-fledged bracer. There we go. Play 2 bonds, action target units with OP cost 3 or less. Then if it has covert, stun it. Okay, none of that makes any sense to me. Yeah, that was like, I'm guessing sort of like a free promo card that you get for buying the booster box. Okie dokie, very nice. Nice and shiny. Joshua, cool character. Right, so then it's just a case of getting all the packs out and opening them. And again, this will all be sped up, so you're not sitting watching me open up 20 packs of cards now for an hour. Let's get them all out. Okay, there's also stuff inside, which I'm guessing, yeah, like a little board thing that plays. You use to play the game. Whatever. Like I said, it's not about the game, it's about the cards today. That's all I'm really interested in. Okie dokie, so let's open up the first pack and go from there. Again, I'll have a separate pile for stuff I find interesting that we can go through afterwards. Okay, we've just gone through all 20 packs, and that's a lot of cards. So let's just go over some of the more interesting ones that I wanted to mention. So here we have Luciola or Luciola Harvey. I don't know if her name has ever been pronounced in any of the games, but I suppose that doesn't matter. They can always change it like they've done with others. But yeah, she only appeared in Trails in the Sky 2. She was part of the travelling circusy thing, whatever it's called, that Sherazade was part of. Yeah, so we only see her in that game. She is an enforcer. And yeah, we've never seen or heard from her ever again after that. So we have no idea what on earth she's doing or where she is or anything. So I just wanted to bring her up because it's just so interesting that we've just never heard of her again. She has been brought up, I know, like I said, I think just in text, but yeah, no idea where she is. Then we have Professor F. Novartis. Yeah, he's the main sort of professor guy for Ouroboros, and we always talk about in the Trails games. Obviously, we have the guy who created Orbal technology, Professor Epstein, and he had 3 disciples who we have met in the games now, and they were they're sort of the 3 geniuses, and they've had apprentices and things like that. But this guy just seems to have come out of nowhere with this massive intellect and access to this insane technology that nobody else has. So he just makes her a really intriguing character because we just don't know anything about him. Ein Selnet, Dominion, I think she's the leader of the Dominions. Can't tell at the moment. She's supposed to be like a super duper insanely strong sword fighter, like legendary, but obviously we've never actually seen her in the games, just in sort of backstory and things during Trails in the Sky 3. Yeah, and in the first Trails in the Sky game, we have a series of books about her, and the ending implies that she's dead, which always confused me because clearly she isn't. But yeah, I'm really interested to see when we finally get to meet her and see her in battle, see what she's capable of. This guy. Kept him out because, yeah, they keep changing his name. For years, all of us thought his name was pronounced Zin. And then he appears in the Daybreak series and pronounced it Jin. And then they've just released Trails in the Sky first, and it's back to Zin. So I have no bloody clue what on earth they're talking about. But yeah, that's the main reason I brought him up. Then, of course, we have Kevin Graham, the Dominion from the Gralsritter as well. Yeah, appeared in the Trails in the Sky 2 and 3, and has been absent ever since, and fans are like, where is he? Where's Graham? Where's Kevin Graham? Yeah, he's going to be in the new game, I believe, so just shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. There are characters who have been in fewer games than him and haven't appeared since, so just shut up. Saint Under the Moon, that is Leanne Sandlot, I think. Is it Sandlot? Basically, yeah, she's sort of immortal, going back to like 100 years ago or something. Was it 100 years or even longer than that? 150 maybe? Yeah. The S in her last name, Sandlot, is where the Arcade family get the S in their name. So Laura S. Arcade, Victor S. Arcade. It all comes from her. What did I call her? Is her name Leanna Sandlot? Did I call her something different? I can't remember. Yeah, she's a member of Ouroboros as well, but an actual good member. Although it seems there are quite a few who are actually good members, but it gets a bit confusing. But yeah, she's a pretty cool character. Yeah, she was one of the Anguis as well. Louve, or as pronounced in the Trails in the Sky first remake, Leve, which again, just stop mispronouncing things. Either way, if it's Louve, keep it as Louve. If it's actually Leve, why has it been pronounced wrong this entire time? Yeah, so he's sort of almost a brother for Joshua, an insanely strong sword fighter as well. Yeah, and a member of Ouroboros. And then we just have an awesome Estelle card, nice and shiny. Estelle, obviously the main character for the first 3 Trails game, the Trails in the Sky series, and still one of the better characters. Although her face just looks really, really weird. It's the same one that's on the box as well for these cards, and it looks off-putting. Annalise. Yeah, so she's a full-fledged bracer, and she's also the granddaughter of the guy behind the 8 leaves, 1 blade style of sword fighting, who hands out the divine blade, titles. Yeah, so she's the granddaughter of him. I can never remember his name. But it's just so weird that she's not really been more of a part of the games since the Trails in the Sky series, and she wasn't that big a part to begin with anyway. She was just a side character. So I'm wondering if we're ever going to see her back again at some point. Gilbert Stein. I love this guy. He's just a weird little bastard who thinks he's better than he is. He's always trying to come up with plans and that to get ahead, and just fails every time. But everyone's just like, oh, for God's sake, it's just Gilbert. He does no harm. Just leave him alone. He's like, what? No, I have machines and I can kill things, and nothing ever happens because he's incompetent as hell. Campanella, the Fool, Enforcer number 0. Just such a weird character again. A lot of the time he just sort of sits in the background and just observes. It's kind of his point. He sort of observes and delivers messages on behalf of Ouroboros' Grandmaster. But the weird thing is, he hasn't aged during the games whatsoever. They bring it up in Cold Steel 4, that Estelle and Joshua mentioned, that it's not aged in like the 10 years that they've known him. So we don't really know what's going on. Plus, there's also a scene, in that same scene, and they're splitting up the groups into like male and female, and he doesn't seem to realise that he's not a female. So it begs the question, is he just borrowing that body? And he doesn't remember what gender he actually is. Who the hell knows? It's very, very weird. I want to get more information about Campanella. And lastly, just because she's awesome, it's Ren, the Angel of Slaughter. Little girl who slaughters people with a scythe and has a big robot buddy to back her up. She turns good, of course, and becomes Ren Bright, the adopted little sister of Estelle and Joshua. But yeah, she's awesome and has a pretty big role in the Daybreak 2 game as well, which I really like. Yeah, she's become a really awesome character. Whew, so those are the English booster packs for the Trails trading card game. That's a lot of cards there, and of course we have the Japanese ones there, the promo pack there. We have got a couple of those, just the regular one, non-shiny version, so it's nice to have the shiny as well. Okay, so yeah, very happy with those. They're really cool. I'm going to have to get a binder sort of thing to put them in to keep them nice and safe. And let's get back to the rest of the video. And there we have it, a bunch of trading card games. Because, yeah, the series now has a trading card game thing in English. Of course, I bought the Japanese ones before they even announced the English version, but they're still really cool to have. And now, of course, I have a whole bunch of the English released ones as well. All the images that you saw on screen as well, I will also post links down below so you can see the proper full version of the images if you want. And the same will go for other images I will be taking for other parts of this video. So next up then is something that is absolutely awesome in my opinion. I was so hyped to finally get this. I won't reveal it right now. I'll let, again, past me talk about it. But this was such a really, really cool release revolving around the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky first. Okay, we are now in the middle of December. So yeah, skipping forward a couple of months after I got the trading cards, now we have something else to unbox. And it's a big box. Very, very big box. So yeah. This might not look particularly great on camera, but don't worry, there'll be pictures of it all, and yeah, I'll make sure to show it as best I can on camera. So right, let's figure out how the hell to open this up. Okay, let's try and get it out now. Oh, there we go. That took far too bloody long. Okay, that's all of that packaging gone. Let's remove this. Ooh, and it's upside down. Disgraceful. Wow. Okay, this is very nice. Oh. Okay, there we have. It is the Trails in the Sky first chapter Bracer Supply Box from Pinbox. So this was separate from the just position it a bit better. The camera slightly better. Yeah, so this was separate from the normal collector's edition of the game. This obviously didn't come with the game. It was done by Pinbox rather than Clear River Games and things, and Limited Run that are doing the collector's edition, which is due to arrive now in January, I think. Got delayed, but yeah, hopefully that'll be good. Obviously, that's why this video I'm doing it in parts, because I'm waiting now while January for the final bit of the collector's edition to come in. So this Bracer Supply Box has some similar stuff in it actually, but for God's sake, come on, get that last bit of packaging. There we go. Yeah, so the box obviously has a lovely sleeve on it, very, very nice. And just get it up there and show the back. Oh, for God's sake, the back's upside down now. Right, there we go, the main cast of the game in all of their glory. Very, very nice. But let's get this sleeve off it and get inside to all of the goodies. Let's get the sleeve off. The sleeve off. There we go, the sleeve finally off. That to safety. Okay. Right, let's get this. Ooh, very nice. Oh, we can see there. Yeah, the box has a nice lid on it as well, in the main cover art. And then, oh, opens up nicely. So just, there we go, you can see there the map of Liberal, or Liberal, as they randomly decide to pronounce it in this game, despite years of calling it Liberal. But it is what it is. Yeah, so very nice. And will that stay up without my aid? Maybe. I don't really want to bend it. Yeah, so the first item then is the map. A nice cloth map. Not particularly big, not like some of the other cloth maps we've been getting, but still very nice quality. That's very nice. Okay, this is going to be very difficult to do with one hand. I don't know. So, right, is there anything under? How's? Okay, is there something underneath this? Am I supposed to be able to get this out? Yes, it seems that way, sort of. Right, lift it off. Oh, yes. Here we go. Let's get this out. Right. Oh, just ignore the mess in the background. That is my room. So we have this amazing die-cast metal orbment. And this is, of course, what lets them use arts in the game. And we even have all the little orbments you can put in it. Hello, you can see my reflection. Yes, so this should open up, I believe. Yep, push it open. And I think you can actually place these inside, apparently. I'm not really sure how it works. I think they're just magnets, aren't they? Yes. So there we go. Place the orbments in. Oh, not upside down, you idiot. Yep, so you can customise it how you want with those orbments, and then you can put the little cover over it as well. It's very, very nice. I'm sure it goes a particular way. I can't remember offhand. Oh, there we go. It sort of slots into place, and that is really, really heavy duty stuff. Is that where you put the orbments? Am I getting confused here? Of course, that's more likely, isn't it? Yeah, obviously, that's where they go. Silly me. Have I even ever played the game before? Clearly not. I'm a fake Trails fan. Never heard of the series until now. There we go. That clips into place a lot nicer now because it's got the magnets and things. Yay! And then comes out. So yeah, you can customise your own orbment. And that is awesome. But I'm just going to put these back into place for now. There we go. Close that back up. Right, and let's just put this back and then we can move on to the rest of the stuff. Is amazing. I really, really like that. That was sort of the main thing for it as well. So, God damn it. Right, let's open up this little drawer. And, don't worry, I'll show it on camera in a second. Oh, need to push back. Yeah, and this is a bunch of pins. Obviously, pin box. Do pins. I own a number of them already. So, we have, for Trails in the First, we have Estelle Bright. Let's see if I can just focus a bit better on that. There we go. Very nice, very nice. And of course we have Joshua Bright. Yeah, there's little pictures on the back. And the Junior Bracer emblem, as they are junior bracers for pretty much the entire game until right at the end. And then we have Agate's broadsword, his nice big heavy blade, if you will. And Joshua's dirk. Yep, his one of his blades. Very, very nice. I do like the old pins from Pinbox. Alright, let's close that up and just put this drawer back in. Put it back in. There it goes. And then open up the final big drawer at the bottom, which is very, very heavy and difficult to open. There we go. Oh, and this. Oh, bloody hell, this is very heavy. So we have here lovely little bracer bag and goodies inside, and the bag is very, very nice. Yeah, that looks very good. Let's put the drawer to the side. Okay, a bit better look there at the bag. Yep, and inside we have a bunch of acrylic decals. There we go, Joshua and Estelle. I think it's just those two, and then it's just the cover art basically. But yeah, I'll absolutely set that up and put that somewhere. I'll show pictures obviously of that when it's all built up. What else do we have in here? What is this? Okie dokie, we have is that a strap for the bag to carry it? I'm going to assume that's what it is. Okay, yep, so you can actually make use of the bag. Is there anywhere for it to go? Don't really understand bags and things. I mean, I know, I understand the concept of them, it's just they're not really something that I use. Just pull that out. Ooh, wow, okay, so inside, don't know if you can see there's little pouches and things, and it's all decorated inside with the trails in the sky. That's very nice. Really good attention to detail inside there. Yeah, and that, yeah, there we go. That will attach, I'm guessing, either side onto those. Oh dear, my hand's bloody hurting. That weighs a ton. It's a lot heavier than you think. Yeah, and then of course, obviously, the final item in there. This is something that you also get with the collector's edition for the game, which means I'll have two, so I might actually use one of them. Oh, look at this. This is bloody lovely. So this is the Bracer's Handbook. This is what Estelle and Joshua... Just, yeah, I'll take good photos of it. This is what Estelle and Joshua use to record all of their Bracer dealings and things. And stuff's falling out. Hold on. Okay, right, stop that. Right, that's just a piece of paper. Okay, so we have a bunch of prints. So, yep, Stell, Joshua, Chloe, Agate, everybody's favourite, Sherazad, Dita, and Zin/Jin, depending on which game you play. So those are nice to have. Yeah, and then the notebook itself. There we go. We've got the Bracer logo. Yep, and there we have. Yeah, so if you want to be a little bracer, you can go around with your client details, how much you get paid, what the details, the reference number, and everything. And yeah, there's a lot of pages in there. Ooh, and is this something here at the back? Something special? Let's open this up here. Okay, come on, fingers. Stop failing me. Right, so that opens up like that. There we go. What's inside? Oh, nothing. Yeah, it looked like there's a little cardboard envelope here, and then you open it up and there's bugger all inside. That's a bit disappointing. I was expecting there to be something in there. Oh well, I suppose that's a place to keep these safe. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's what it's going to be used for now then. I'll keep those prints safe and sound in there. Yeah, so these were all handmade, apparently. Nice leather, and yeah, it just looks and feels really, really, really nice. I very much like that a lot. And yeah, since I'm going to have two, I like to make notes by hand. I'm probably going to use one of them as I get one in the collector's edition as well. So that is the Bracer supply box. Again, I'll have tons of actual pictures of it. And now, was it worth what it cost? Which was basically £200. Oh dear. Well, again, this handmade, really good. How much would you pay for a handmade leather bound notebook? I don't really know. This was probably handmade as well, or that's leather as well, or full leather. I don't know the difference. That's really, really nice, really heavy as well, really sturdy. And then, of course, there's the jewel of it all, the ornament, the die-cast ornament, which is very heavy, very, very spectacularly well made. So I'm guessing when you factor all those things in, yeah, £200 probably very good price for everything that's included, as well as, you know, you got your things there, and all the pin badges as well. So yeah, I'm extraordinarily happy with this. It looks absolutely fantastic, and for the first game in one of my all-time favourite game series, I'm just, you know, incredible. It's just fantastic. I'm more than happy with it all. So yeah, that's the Trails in the Sky first Bracer supply box. And now I will turn off the camera and disappear for a few months from this video until the collector's edition comes and I can open that. How utterly awesome is that Bracer supply box? It is fantastic. And I really, really hope they do another one for the sequel that is coming out later this year. Please, Pinbox, please release another Bracer supply box for the sequel. Going to be awesome. Right then, let's take a look at the latest release in the Legend of Heroes Trails series as I do an unboxing for the Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon Collector's Edition. Okay, so it is now the 14th of January, the day before the Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon gets officially released, but my limited edition for the PlayStation 5 has arrived, as well as my standard edition for the Nintendo Switch, but don't need to really look at that just now. Let's go into the unboxing of the Collector's Edition. Let's open it up. There we go. Oh, plenty of bubble wrap as usual. Gonna cut through this. Do. And here we have it, the nice collector's edition. Yes, and look, nobody's favourite character, Kevin's back. Yeah, fans have been clamouring for him to return since Trails in the Sky 3. So yeah, finally coming back, and yeah, I have absolutely no idea what the plot of this game is beyond, you know, how things ended in Daybreak 2, because I don't like to know much about them. I just want to go in and play them. So let's open up the collector's box anyway. So try and be careful here with the scissors. There we go. Lovely jobblies, and of course comes with this nice little sleeve that they all come with these days. Let's just move that over there. Let's open this up from the... Let's open this up without damaging. Ow, that hurt. There we go. Let's see what's inside, because yeah, as usual with these things, you pre-order them months and months in advance, and I tend to forget what's actually in them. So yeah, it's always a nice surprise for me. Oh, knocking the camera. Okay, so first up we have a nice art book. Just going to look at this off screen to make sure I'm not opening up anything to spoil us for people. Oh, at the first page right there. Warning, spoilers. Just there we go. Yeah, so I'll see if there's anything I can just sort of show off. Okay, just some pictures of people. That'll do. Yeah, so a nice art book showing off the characters and things like that. There we go. We'll show Van, the main character of the Fanfare series. Very nice. And again, like with everything I'm unboxing, I'll have some nice high quality pictures I can throw up. Not literally vomit, but, you know, throw up onto the screen. Alright, then we have, oh, the steelbook. The steelbooks are always so nice, but I just don't have anywhere to display them. Yeah, that looks really, really nice. Very nice. Yeah, nothing special inside, unfortunately. Oh, look, it's me. Hello, me. Yeah. Okay, so we have that. Then we have, oh, the soundtrack. Really weird, the soundtracks, because they release a soundtrack on a CD, but they only put like 5 tracks on it. It's just like, why? Why do that? It's a special edition. Give us them all. And then they release the soundtrack separately on CD with like everything on it, and they're like 30 quid. I've just spent like 95 quid on the Bleeding Collector's Edition. At least give me all the bloody tracks. That'd be very nice. You know, not too much to ask, is it? Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Took my time opening it up, but yeah, that's it. And it opens up outwards like that. Oh wow, there's eight tracks. Wow, 8 whole tracks on it. That's not bad. Yeah, the soundtracks with the Trails games are always amazing. And of course, here then we have the actual game. So I cannot wait to put this in and start playing it finally. I've even avoided getting the demo this time. Like, nope, not going to bother with the demo or anything. I'm just going to wait. The game's coming. I knew it was going to come a day early. Got the dispatch notice. Yeah, so I thought I'll just wait. Obviously, the demo was out like a month before or something, but yeah, I don't like getting them straight away. If I do get them, I usually wait till the day before. Because, like, I'll play the demo for a few hours, the demo ends, it's like, I need to play more of this, but I have to wait. I don't like that. I want to play now. So, yeah, when it's a game that I know I'm already getting, I've got on pre-order, it's like, I don't need the demo. But if it's a game, obviously, I'm unsure about buying, I'll happily play the demo months in advance. Like, oh, this is actually a pretty good game. Maybe I will buy this, or I'm glad I didn't pre-order that because it's garbage. Yeah. So, for me, the demos are kind of worthless. Not get into this. Finally. Well, there's the back of the game. And just open up. There we go. We have the game disc, a mini little art book. It's obviously not as comprehensive as the one that came with the special edition thing. And yeah, you also get the digital. Ooh, all 8 tracks as well on the digital. And obviously the code is down there. Yeah, I've already used it, so whatever. In fact, no, I probably won't have used it. So yeah, here's a code. The digital soundtrack. Yeah, have that if you want. I've got the physical, I'll be fine. Yeah, the mini art book is just a much tinier version of the more comprehensive one, the collector's edition. But yeah, that's what you get with every copy of the game. But lastly then, is that everything, or was there supposed to be a map with this? Or am I thinking of something else? No, there wouldn't have been a map because it's Calvard and we've already had a map with one of the previous ones. I'm thinking of Trails first because the collector's edition still hasn't arrived for that yet. I know, we're in the middle of January and the collector's edition for a game that came out in September hasn't arrived yet because Limited Run are behind it. and, you know, they're immensely slow and terrible. Mostly, it's one of the items is handmade and it's taken a while, so it's fine. But yeah, would have been nice to get it before this, but whatever. So obviously I'm doing this unboxing, but you won't see this until a couple of weeks probably after it's released. So let's get out this final object. And there it is, the Grim Timekeeper. And this is a fully functioning clock. So there's the main part of it there. Comes with a little baggie with the hands, the clock hands, and I also have here the base with the little acrylic characters, which they always include somewhere with these collector's sets. So let's just get these out. Then let's put in the base. Yeah, really squish it down. Very nice. And who do we have? We have Van, of course. Stick him in the middle. We have Elaine. And we have the hell's her name? Hold on. To the art book. Where is it? The art book, yeah. The hell's her name? I can never remember. Absolutely terrible. There's so many characters, I just cannot remember everybody's name off the top of my head. Come on. There's one. And yes, there we go. Yeah, so that's part of the clock. Let's let's get the hands on. I've got an acrylic clock like this for Dragon Quest Tober, and Jesus, you didn't have to mess about with all this stuff with it. Instructions, just so I get the hands on the correct order. Right. Okie dokie. So, our hand. Minute hand. Minute hand doesn't seem to want to fit on. What the hell's going on there? Let's have a look closer up. Okay, I think that's it. I don't have a battery with me at the moment. Yeah, so obviously, like when I take pictures of everything, I'll record a little video of this in action as well. Yeah, nice little clock, and that'll go with my Dragon Quest clock as well that I've got, and I will at some point set them up and have them in my room, assuming the tick-tocking doesn't drive me crazy. Okie dokie. Is that right? Yeah, it has to be. It only goes on one way. That's not very good, is it? If it can't pass that hand like that. It's a bit bent and buckled. There we go. Yeah, hopefully that'll be fine. Yeah, so yeah, that's what the collector's edition get. We get a nice working clock. Put that away. Obviously, we get the game, CD soundtrack, nice steel case, and art book. Very nice stuff. Very happy. Now I'm going to go play the game, and we'll go back to live, modern, future me, and I will talk about the game and if I've been enjoying it or not. Odds are I've been loving it. Another awesome collector's edition for Legend of Heroes Trails games. And look at the clock! So, yeah, I recorded that when the game came out. When was that now? It was early January, and I've just had a rechargeable battery stuck in there that wasn't even fully charged at the beginning, and it's still working just fine. So yeah, batteries in clocks like this tend to last forever anyway. Yeah, so I have a nice clock that's been sitting here on top of my computer ever since. Yeah, I really like it. Big fan of that. As for the game, now obviously, yes, I did play through it. Already finished it. It was phenomenal. It might very well be in the top 3, top 5 at least Legend of Heroes Trails games for me so far, and that's just with one playthrough. I will get round to playing it through on the Switch, as I of course got the regular version for the Switch as well. Haven't opened it yet, but I will play through it, as I always replay through these games anyway. Usually not that long after I've already replayed through one version, like on the PS5 there. Yeah, so I'll definitely play through it, but yeah, I had a blast with this. It feels like a mixture of the Reverie game, where you have the different teams taking different paths, because obviously you have Van's team, you have Reen's team, and then you have Father Kevin's team. And yeah, they all interact and intersect at points as well, while all having their own goals and objectives. And spoiler, they don't really come together fully at the end. They still, while their main overall goal might be the same, they're all still doing different things at the end of the game. And that finale, oh my god, tremendous. And I am so hyped for whatever the next game is, which we don't actually know, because this is the first time in the series we've been caught up with Japan. So we're now up to date with what Japan has. So yeah, I'm hoping the next game gets announced and we'll end up with a worldwide release, like the Trails in the Sky first has ended up doing. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what the next game is going to bring based on the ending of this one. It was just fantastic all the way through. Great characters, great story. Still some of my personal favourite characters missing from it, but I understand why they wouldn't have been there. Yeah, and obviously Kevin Graham is a big fan favourite for a lot of Trails fans, so people are very hyped that he's back and just as good as ever. Yeah, I'm really excited to see where the series is going to go after this, because it is getting towards the end. I don't know how many games we're going to have left. I'm guessing that 2, maybe 3 maximum. I don't think the series is going to go on that much longer. We are getting very close to the end. It feels like that as well. I do have an idea of what the final game would ideally do. And in fact, I also have an idea of what the next game after this one would do based on that ending. And I think it would be an amazing way to go about it. I don't think they're going to do what I would love them to do, but I can hope, and maybe I'll go over that, what my idea was when the game comes out. So yeah, because I don't want to spoil what that ending was to talk about what I would want to do. Yeah, so absolutely phenomenal game. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to replaying it on the Switch in handheld mode in bed. Will it look and run as well as it does on the PS5? No, but am I going to have fun with it again? Yeah, very much so. Right then, so before we move on to the next Past Me segment, I've actually had some more pickups come that didn't really warrant having their own big reveal from me doing an unboxing or anything. So, going back to the trading card game, when I opened the box, so it's just over here, inside was this Joshua promo card. Oh, cool. I'm guessing you get one in every pack, and I'm assuming there was an Estelle one to be found in there as well. Again, just assuming. So when I went up to Pinbox to look at something, one of the things that you could order if you had ordered so many packs of the trading card game, you were able to order a promo card for either Estelle or Joshua, just for a quid. A quid, bargain. Yeah, so I thought, oh, well, I've got the Joshua one, I'll order the Estelle one. And I did. And yeah, got the Estelle promo card here. But then I realised, wait a minute, the Joshua one isn't the one that I've got in there. It's something else entirely. So I made another order and got the Joshua one as well. I'll have better pictures on screen like with everything else. But yeah, they're very nice and shiny, and Joshua and Estelle promo cards. Yeah, so I don't know exactly where they fit in with the one that comes in the pack or anything. It's all very confusing to me. I'm not all that up to date with trading card games and how these things work. Yeah. But yeah, nice and cool to have, and very cool to just have as an add-on to your order if you're ordering something else. And of course, I had to order something else. I wasn't just going to pay £1 and then postage to get that. They were going to be an add-on to something else I was buying. And the first thing I bought was The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky First, the original soundtrack on CD. Yes, because when they do these special editions, there's usually a soundtrack included, but it's always a mini one with 5 tracks. And yeah, there are way more than 5 tracks in the game, and the soundtrack for these games are among my absolute favourites. I love the music in the Trails games. Yeah, so had to order this one first. I would very much like the entire collection that Pinbox do. Yeah, so I'll probably order one every so often from them, because they are unfortunately like 25 quid each. They are multiple disc at least, but yeah, I don't want to be ordering multiple at a time. It gets a bit expensive. Right, so that's it opened, and like with a lot of Japanese games as well, there's always a little like cardboard cover there just for the side. Yep, and then inside, ooh, very nice. Yeah, have the little ornament casing for disc 1. The same then for disc 2. Yeah, so I'm probably going to just get the discs out, rip them to my computer so I can listen to them when I want. Yeah, so very happy to own that. And that was when I bought the Estelle promo card. When I went to buy the Joshua promo card, I went for something a little bit different. Something that just looked really, really cool. Really wanted it. I thought, sod it, I'm going to buy it. And I haven't even looked at this one yet. It's still in the bubble wrap. I haven't turned it over to look at the main thing. And that is this canvas. So, and I didn't need to turn it over because the canvas is in a box. So firstly, it comes with a little stand, nice wooden stand here that I can use. I'll have a picture of it set up on the stand to put on the screen in a little bit. But for now, I want to focus on opening this up and having a look at it. Yep. Right. So here we go. I'm going to take it out of the wrapping just so the light doesn't reflect off it too badly. And have a look at it myself. Oh yes, that is fantastic. I really like that. It is a canvas print of Ouroboros. Look at that, that is awesome. I really, really like that. Got old members, some new members. Yep, it's even got the ones from the newest games as well. And it is missing some people. But I guess because they are no longer with us, in that they are dead in the game now. Well, one of the people here is dead, but they do appear to be missing the Lance. Yeah, they're missing the Lance Maiden, which is very odd. And I think they're also missing Maribel. Is it pronounced? Yeah, one of the Anguis of all people. And of course the Faceless, who is no longer with us either. But yeah, it's definitely got most of them, the more prominent ones, I guess. Bit disappointed not to have the Lance Maiden. She was a huge part of the games for a while. Yeah, but other than that, I really, really like this. Absolutely stunning artwork on there, on the canvas. Now, obviously, there is the stand for it. Will I find somewhere to have it with the stand, or will I simply hang it up? I don't know yet. I'm probably going to hang it up because I have more wall space than I do anywhere to place things on the top. But yeah, that is fantastic. I really, really like that. That's awesome. Yeah, so nice Ouroboros canvas print. Well, that's it for some on-screen showing off. Let's go back now to past me. But where? What did I do? Oops, I bought another box. Oh well, time to open them up. And don't worry, this will be a lot quicker than the first video, I promise. Because this massive Trails video is going to be longer than I expected. Yeah, so let's just dig into it, shall we? I'll open this up and skip. Okay, all nice and opened up. Yep, got the rules that I'll probably never read. Okay, we have another Joshua shiny card. I guess, is it the same card that comes in them, or did I just get very unlucky and get two of the exact same? Yeah, the counter stuff. Yeah, going to register, whatever. What we're looking at here, obviously, is the card. So, again, let's just skip to me opening up all the packets. And there we have another booster box pack opening for the Legend of Heroes Trails card game in English. Yeah, so like the other set, I will have pictures of the cards and things. I'll just do bulk images of a bunch of them all together rather than just individually taking photos of every single card, because that would take me forever. Yeah, so there we go. And there is indeed a second set of the trading cards coming out later this year. I want to say in May or something. I've already pre-ordered a booster box for that. So yeah, we'll have more card openings in the future. Oops. Yeah, I ended up buying another booster pack of the trading card game because, yeah, why not? Absolutely awesome. And I am looking now for... by the time this video comes out, I might have bought one binder to put all of my cards in. Yeah, but again, there'll be pictures of the cards and everything that I take. Links down below. Yeah, so that's the trading card game. And there is a second series coming out. And I do have a booster pack on pre-order, but that's not coming out while May, I don't think. April or May. Yeah, so that'll be a separate video. I won't be delaying this video until then. But finally, the game came out in September. It was the main reason that this video ended up getting delayed to begin with, and then when I realised how delayed it was going to be, I decided, okay, we're going to do multiple segments, and that's what this turned into, a big, spectacular unboxing edition. But this finally arrived 2 days ago for me. It has been sat, unboxed. This is not past me. This is me going to turn off the camera now, unbox this, show it off, and then come back. And I've got some hair or something in my eye. It's really annoying me. Yeah, so let's just get to it. It is, of course, The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky First, Collector's Edition. It's finally here. Let's have a look at it. Right then, let's get into it. Boom. Yes, it finally arrived. Months and months after it was supposed to release. The Bracer edition of The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky First remake. So, yeah, let's just get this opened up and have a look. Boom. Okay, let's try and fit it in the frame, shall we? Well, most of it, anyway. Yeah, so here we have the Bracer edition, looking very, very nice. Came well packed at least, lots of packaging, lots of bubble wrap. Let's just get into it and get into the insides, into the meat of the collector's edition. So, is this a slip cover? Yes. There we go. Let's get it opened up. Beautifuls. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. Does this open up like a box? Or how does this work? Oh, yep. Opens up like a box. Oh, yeah, so opens up this way. Very nice. We've got Estelle over there and Joshua, and yeah, just a little bit of information about what the actual game is. So let's get to the stuff. Okay, we'll leave that while last, because obviously we know what that is, and that's the big main appeal. At least it was to me when I bought this thing. Okay, so we have the art book. There we go, let's open up, and let's just get to something. There we go, we'll just open up to good old Estelle Bright, and let's try and focus a little bit better. There we go. Yes, we've got a nice art book, pictures of in-game, as well as drawings and models and things, and some information on who she actually is. Yep. Very nice. All the characters as well. And yep, some other characters that you run into during the game. Yeah, it's just it's a bit basic, honestly, for the art book. Let's get to the back pages and see some other things. Oh, this is some nice, cool stuff. I like that. Yeah, those are some good arts right there. Yeah, I like that. That's kind of stuff I like to see in the art books. So, yeah, nice art book. Hardback as well. Let's just place that there. We have, of course, the mini soundtrack. Oh, and me. Hello. Yeah. So, obviously, I have the full soundtrack, which comes on 2 discs. This is the mini soundtrack, which has more than 5 tracks, which is nice. It has 11. Yeah, so that's nice. I like that. Nice, cool disc there. Yeah, looks nice. Quite good. Oh, I love these maps. I have the one for the Erebonian Empire on my wall. I've got one for all the other regions, I think. So the only one that was missing was one for this region. Yeah, so Nice that we actually have one for the Burl now. I think at one point I might iron them all out, get them all nice and flat and straight, and maybe get them framed and have all the regions, you know, up on my wall or something like that. That'd be cool. I'm not going to open this up just now because I'll never get it back in the pack. I might open it up and take a picture. We'll see. Or I might just keep it in there for now until the day I decide to actually spend some money and yeah, get it framed. Okay, so we have another leatherback bound bracer notebook thing. This is very different from the one that came with the pin box, bracer supply box. So yeah, I thought I was just going to get two of the same thing, but no, this one's actually different. Alright, let's get it opened up. It has a very different feel. Yeah, it's got a magnet in there. I don't know if this one's handmade like the other one was. Yeah, this is just a very, very generic, basic notepad. But yeah, whatever. It's got the bracer emblem on the front. It is nice, good quality. But yeah, the one in the bracer supply box from Pinbox, considerably better. As you can see in the box as well, we've got the Liberal Kingdom picture inside there. Right, so let's put this stuff back in here, and then we'll get to the main event of this collector's edition. That's the thing, does the game fit in? Yes, the game will fit in there in the front if you want to put it in. What version did it? Oh yeah, there it is, the Nintendo Switch version. And I just realised you couldn't see that on camera, but I lifted up the slip cover, that's the word. And yeah, it has the Switch logo on, so I won't be putting it in there, even though it will fit, hopefully, even the collector's edition with the steelbook and everything, but obviously that'll be on my shelf. So yeah, right, anyway, enough rambling from me. Let's get to the meat of it. Let's get into this, which is why it was delayed for so long. For it is a handmade music box. So let's see if it lives up to the hype. Okay, there it is. Let's again just try and focus. It looks gorgeous. It really does. I really, really like this. Okay, how does it open? There we go. Ooh, look at that inside. That's very nice. Okay, how does it work? There we go. There's a thing on the back to wind it. Thought that was a button maybe to stop it. I wound it up a bit too much, but yeah, I love that thing. Really do. That sounds amazing. I really, really like that. Let's put it over there in the background. You'll probably still be able to hear it, but yeah. So that is the Trails in the Sky first remake bracer edition. And yeah, the music box is fantastic, looks fantastic, sounds amazing. I love Whereabouts of Light. It's the definitive Trails song, and it makes an appearance in pretty much all the games at some point in time. Yeah, so it's a big important song for the series. I really love the collector's edition. I like the box as well. Very nice. And of course, it's just kind of like a very mini version of the bracer supply box. So yeah, there we have it. Back to not future me or past me, same time me, as I'll just be getting up and moving the camera. Okay, so yeah, I just took the photos of everything for the video, and then I was getting rid of all the packaging in the box, and I found this in the bottom of the box. So yeah, let's see what the hell this is. Yeah, try and do this with one hand because I put away my tripod and everything. Okay, yeah, really not good at just one hand stuff. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's very nice. Bonus item, a nice pin. A senior bracer pin. Just come on, come on, out, out. There we go. Ah, that's very cool. I like that. Ah, awesome. So, was that worth the wait? Yeah, yeah, it was. That's an awesome collector's edition. Really, really like what they did. Thankfully, they did send the game out when it launched, so I was able to play at launch. Although, yeah, that was the Switch version I got, and I pre-ordered the PS5 version separately. Or was it the other way around? I can't remember now. I've literally already forgot. I've just unboxed the damn thing. I should know which version it was. But yeah, I played the PS5 version first. Already played through that. Fantastic. And of course, there is the... so this was the one that should have come with the collector's edition. They sent this out separately. They think this also came out on launch day as well, so I would have got it on time as well. But I was playing through the PS5 version first. Obviously, it comes in a nice box. Get the regular case, and then the steelbook, which is just the same artwork, but really, really nice as well. So, how is Trails in the Sky First remake? Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love the first game. I really, really do. It's the game, obviously, I played on PSP just over 10 years ago for the first time. It's what got me into the series. It is a phenomenal game. It's one of the weaker ones in the series, I will admit, but there's so much nostalgia for most of us who played that, going back quite a while now. Like I said, it's only been 10 years for me. It came out 20 years ago. So, yeah, some people played it way, way long ago compared to me. But yeah, there's just a certain feel and vibe of that first game. It's got its own story and everything. It's really good, but it's also very slowly building the world out, which opens up a hell of a lot more in the sequel and the following games. And that's what I really love about the series, is the world building and the characters. And this is just the beginning of it. It's a fantastic game in its own right. I love the music. I love the new rearranged music and all that. It's all really, really good stuff. I like the fact you can choose between the versions as well if you want. The combat feels really, really good as well, using the more modern style from the Daybreak games, while also keeping the concept and the whatever it's called of the original. Can't think of the word right now. Yeah. So yeah, the combat doesn't feel that drastically different in a lot of ways. But yeah, it's really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed the slight changes they made to make it appeal to newer fans and things like that. Yeah. Biggest issue for me, as I have mentioned a few times in this video, is that they changed the pronunciation of certain names and places, which been established that they're pronounced a certain way throughout many games, and then this comes along and decides to change them up, and I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why. A different team working on the games compared to usual, but still, have some consistency, people. Yeah. So that is the end of that. And of course, we are getting Trails in the Sky second chapter remake later this year. That is one of the best games in the series, perhaps the best. For people who've played it, most of us do consider it one of the best RPGs of all time, so I'm very, very much looking forward to seeing it in this new 3D style. As for a collector's edition for it, oh boy. Okay, so obviously Limited Run took care of this one, and there were delays. which is why it only just came out recently. It was supposed to be out in September when the game launched, and we finally got it at the end of February. Yeah, so this time around, they've decided, they being Gung Ho, who have the rights to these games, they decided to go with someone else, which is all fine and good. Except with this random company based in America who are charging an exorbitant amount of money for it, and it only ships from America, and the postage is fucking insane. And the postage was going to be, about 50 quid for me here in the UK. For some other parts of the country, they were looking at literal hundreds of dollars. Hundreds as in plural. Multiple hundreds of dollars for this to ship. And not only that, it's only available to pre-order for 13 days. Not even a full 2 weeks. They just shadow dropped, hey, this is up for pre-order now, you've got less than 2 weeks to come up with £270, which is what it would cost me here in the UK. And what does it come with? A diorama, which genuinely looks really, really good, but it's only about this big, I think. And not much else. And they're charging that much for it. Considering the mainline games tend to have collector's editions here for £95 with postage. That's what all these tend to cost me. And they come with some cool stuff. The Bracer edition for Trails in the Sky First did cost more. That came with that custom handmade music box, which is really, really cool. That leather-bound notebook thing, which is really, really cool. And some other cool stuff. Was maybe a little bit expensive when I ordered it, but I'm okay with that now. But this being £100 more, and only really having that diorama, that's the only real thing that comes with it. And then the stupid shipping prices, the fact it's only coming from America, is just insane to me. And unfortunately, it's probably going to be the first Trails game since Cold Steel 3. When I haven't been actually buying the collector's editions. So, yeah, that really sucks. Gung Ho, fuck you. You're just slapping the face of Trails fans with this. This is the game most of us want. We wanted this to finally come out on modern platforms. We would have been happy with just a port of the Trails in the Sky trilogy. But we always seem to be getting these awesome remakes. So you seem to think, oh well, fans love this one. They'll pay whatever we fucking want for it. And they'll thank us. No, fuck you. Slap me in the face, you bitches. Yeah, so most of us are not happy with this price point. And they've made no mention of any other version coming out. I assume we'll just get a regular version. We'll just get a regular version like this, but no actual collector's version. Clear River Games, they were the limited run distributor here in the UK. I've already come out and said, no, they're not working with Gung Ho on this version, so yeah. Seems we're kind of screwed, and we're just getting this incredibly expensive version with bugger all in it. Which unfortunately ends this awesome video on a bit of a downer. So let's just forget about that, and just remember the absolute awesome stuff that I have shown off in this video. The future is still looking very bright for the Trail series, even if it is starting to wind down now. And yeah, I love everything that I've got. I can't wait to show off more cool stuff in the future. Hopefully Gung Ho will do something about this insanely priced, stupidly priced, evilly priced Trails in the Sky 2nd Collector's Edition. And hopefully I will have something cool to show off for that version in the future. So I'm bigcal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.